Welcome to this video on identifying the roles of key program stakeholders. After watching this video, you will be able to identify key stakeholders and their roles, summarize stakeholder management methods and best practices. As a program manager, one of your main responsibilities is managing and facilitating the effective flow of information regarding your program to its stakeholders, ensuring they remain engaged and committed throughout the program's lifecycle. The Project Management Institute, PMI, cites ineffective stakeholder management as a primary cause of programs' failure to achieve their goals. Let's review the roles of key program stakeholders in light of a program example. Many healthcare organizations around the United States consolidate individual healthcare providers, such as private doctors' offices and clinics, under one organizational umbrella in an effort to share administrative resources like scheduling and billing. Let's call our fictional healthcare organization Integrative Care Alliance. Their current program entails integrating 2 local hospitals into the alliance. First, consider the stakeholders needed for executive and strategic oversight. The program sponsor champions the program and is ultimately responsible for the program's success. The program steering committee provides guidance and decision-making support. The people on the steering committee may include the Chief Medical Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Operations Officer, and representatives from key departments like HR, IT, and legal. The Portfolio Manager ensures the hospital integrations align with Integrative Care Alliance's strategic goals and provides expected value. Next, let's examine the management stakeholders. These roles include the Program Manager, the Project Managers, and the Program Management Office, PMO. The Program Manager ensures all component projects work together to achieve the program objectives, whereas the Project Managers ensure proper resourcing, planning, and execution of the component projects. The PMO supports the program management team, including governance, standardizing processes, resource management, and performance monitoring. The program also needs stakeholders for implementation and operational support. These stakeholders comprise the program management team, the project teams, and the suppliers who provide goods and services such as IT systems, infrastructure, or medical equipment. The hospital integration program will need financial and regulatory support. The funding organization provides the financial resources necessary to deliver the program and sets financial constraints and expectations. In our Integrative Care Alliance example, the funding would likely come from the alliance, or possibly additional funding from private equity firms. The regulatory agencies ensure your program adheres to established legal boundaries and industry standards, such as the State Health Department. You will also need to consider stakeholders directly and indirectly impacted by the program. Examples of directly impacted stakeholders include hospital personnel or the administrative staff who need to incorporate the new hospital's workflows into theirs. Community stakeholders external to the program would include future hospital patients. Now, let's discuss stakeholder management and best practices. You can follow a step-by-step process to provide a comprehensive approach, ensuring stakeholder alignment and engagement throughout the program lifecycle. These steps include validating scope, identifying stakeholders, engagement planning, communications planning, and developing strategies for stakeholder engagement. Scope validation aligns with the first phase of the program lifecycle, program definition. You want to articulate strategic alignment to company goals and define the program scope clearly. Your program should define expected benefits in measurable terms. The program roadmap illustrates the sequence and integration of the program's key components. Having these defining elements of your program firmly in place will help manage your stakeholders and their expectations. You will want to conduct a thorough analysis to identify stakeholders. As part of this process, you will create a stakeholder register, which includes names, roles, responsibilities, and expectations. Additionally, you should also know the expected timeframes for stakeholder engagement, specifying when and how each stakeholder will be involved throughout the program. Clearly understand each stakeholder's required commitments and plan strategies to maintain these commitments. Assess each stakeholder's impact to plan how you expect to engage them. Develop engagement strategies using various methods, such as in-person meetings, newsletters, and feedback sessions. As a program manager, one of your main responsibilities is stakeholder communication. You will create a communications plan by establishing protocols to disseminate information through methods including reports, dashboards, websites, and meetings. You will also need to establish appropriate feedback mechanisms to gather stakeholder input. When developing your stakeholder management strategies, you should factor in continuous engagement to ensure commitment and address issues that may arise. You will also want to monitor their engagement and performance against program objectives regularly. Consider these general recommendations regarding your stakeholders: buy-in, technology, and support. Build trust by fostering a culture of collaboration and transparency. Facilitate communication, collaboration, and documentation with appropriate technologies. Creatively support your stakeholders so they can fulfill their roles effectively. In this video, you learned that you will need many stakeholders in a variety of roles to successfully implement your program, including executive oversight, management, operational support, financial and regulatory support, and those directly and indirectly impacted by the program outcomes. Follow best practices when managing stakeholders, including validating scope, accurately identifying stakeholders and understanding their impact, developing a communications plan, and engaging them regularly.